Good morning. We're starting today off with an amazing Instacart order. I've been getting lucky the past couple days. But yeah, this one's 50 bucks, going 10 miles, 50 items. It's 2 customers, there's like 60 units. Some stuff in the deli. But I made the cheat sheet so I can just hand it to them and walk away. We're going to shop. All right, 42 minutes. We got that Instacart in the freaking car. We're rolling away. That was it was an easy order to make $50. Like, yeah, it's definitely not gonna take me 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half. Oh. All right, so hour and 10 minutes from leaving my house, shopping for it, dropping them off. So that's not bad. I'm probably 10 minutes away from home. So call that like an hour and a half. It's a beautiful way to start the day. All right, y'all, it's just one of those days. I got another good Instacart, 40 bucks, 40 items. I think it's like 5 or 6 miles. Don't have to go to the deli. Going shopping. All right, a little bit more than 30 minutes. That Instacart is shopped for and in the car. I realized that the map didn't load, so I don't really know where I'm going, but the first one's like 5 miles away and it said 5.6 miles. So it's gotta be like in the same neighborhood that they both drop off. I just don't recognize the address for the second drop off. All right, first order dropped off, and just like I said, the second order is like a quarter mile up the road, same neighborhood. So nice and easy. Another beautiful Instacart. It's 48 minutes. It's been 48 minutes since I left my house. I'm probably 10, maybe 15 minutes from my house. So that's an hour, $39, almost $40. That's 2 hours and 15 minutes of awesomeness this morning. All right, so got another Instacart. This one is not as amazing as the other two. This one's only 13 something for like, I forget, 13 items maybe. And it's 0.8 miles, but I'm literally that like 5 miles away from Food Line. So this takes me back to the Food Line and then it drops off right next to the Food Line. So I love this order. All right, that Instacart was easy enough, but I had to refund them on 2 items. And when they don't get much, that could hurt my tip pretty bad. So I only lost to like $1.25 because Food Line didn't have those items in stock. That's the fairest system they can come up with, is that I see less money on my tip about 75% of the orders I do. So yeah, best system they can do. All right, I got another Instacart. This one is 22 bucks. I think it was 5.6 miles and 20 items. I'm gonna go knock it out. All right, that Instacart was nice and easy. 21 minutes after leaving my house. I am driving away and I'm 6 minutes away from the first drop off. All right, y'all, I got another freaking banging Instacart. This one's a giant. It's $58. I think it was 4 or 5 miles. It's only 38 units. I don't understand what is making the tip so high, but there's got to be some high dollar item on this order, because 38 items is like, that's a big order, but it's not like $50 tip big order, you know what I mean? So I don't know. All right, that Instacart went, it's this customer's 4th order. There's a super big tip, and they didn't respond on any of the substitutions I needed to make. And I even called them to, you know, they didn't answer the phone after calling, texting. So, if anything goes awry with my tip, this person will definitely make it right onto my shit list. Anyway, it took me like 40 minutes to shop for that stuff. I'm 10 minutes away from the drop off. So I'm gonna get this one done in an hour. All right, so I got that Instacart done in 45 minutes. It'll be like 50 minutes by the time I get home. Like, that was an amazing order. All right, I got this Instacart. I already shopped for it, but I didn't talk about it because the first delivery goes to the person who tip baited me last week. So we're gonna see. Because they did give me a 4-star. So obviously I did something that pissed them off last week, but if they tip bait me again, I'm definitely gonna block them. I already should have blocked them, because this order, again, seems too good to be true. Probably is. All right, so the person who tip baited me happened to be in the driveway when I showed up, but it wasn't actually the person who tip baited me. Turns out it's like an assisted living, so whoever runs the place probably ordered it. I don't know. Either way, though, if I get tip baited again, it's unforgivable. Because like I get people like, oh, boo-hoo, you're complaining about tip baiting. Like, all I'm doing every day is sharing my experience. I'm not crying about it. I mean, yeah, maybe I'll complain about it a little bit, but like, imagine if you went to a restaurant and right when you sat down, you put down a $50 bill on the table and like, here's your tip, waitress. And then when you left with, there was only a $20 bill on the table. How do you think she'd feel about that? Think she'd be happy about that or feel sour? You know, that's not how it goes in a restaurant. You might have in your mind, I'm gonna tip good. And then when you get bad service, you know, you don't tip as high, but it's not like you're showing me the money and then fucking taking it away. Like, that is extra cruel. Especially when I'm fucking good as shit at this job. Like, there's no question about whether I'm good at this job or not. Clearly, I know what I'm doing. And, yeah, I don't deserve to have my tips taken away. Do I make mistakes sometimes? Sure, we all do. But I do kind of get it, you know, because people that are tipping don't do this job, so they don't realize that us drivers, that tip is the difference between that order being worth our time and not worth our time. So, like, if you take that tip away, like, you're going to get people really angry. And when you're getting people really angry, you need to think about how there's no there's no background checks. Like, they don't hardly do anything to get people on these platforms. So you don't know who you're messing with, and you're taking their money away when they're bringing stuff to your house. You're just asking for bad things to happen. You know, you can say I'm whining, but I'm letting you know. Anyone who happens to watch who doesn't deliver food, man, if you take away the tip on a regular basis, and you do that to someone who, you know, doesn't have a problem hurting people, has a bad record, you know, they might show up at your house and wait for you. They might do something bad to you. All right, dropped the second Instacart off, and looking at the totals, both of them tipped 20 bucks. I was worried that all the tip was gonna be that first one who tip baited me, and then this one didn't tip at all, but that's not what happened. And then Miss Barbara, you know, the lady who is my favorite shopper, she scheduled an order with me, and that says I can start it at 7-Eleven. It's 6:45. I'm probably 25 minutes away, so I'm gonna drive back to the food line and do another one. All right, so I signed out of Instacart because I didn't want to look at orders while I was waiting for to be able to start my favorite shopper. Anyway, I saw I got this message, and it has to be from that customer who tip baited me last week. And I just don't understand what happened, because like I said, they gave me a 4-star. They took away more than half of my tip, and I don't know what I did that pissed them off. But obviously, if you read this message, they know that they did that to me last week, right? Why else are they telling me to come back to get more tip? But I'm not going back to their house and knock on the door and be like, hey, you said you wouldn't give me more tip. And I don't even know for sure that's who it is. All right, so I drove back to the food line. I stopped in at Subway because I'm freaking starving. And it's now time that I can shop for Miss Barbara. She tipped $10 for 12 items. Amazing order. And she lives across the street from Food Line, so. And every time I've delivered, she's increased my tip by like $5. Way too nice. All right, that Instacart was super easy. But man, I got all flambizzled. One of my friends works at the grocery store, and I've known this guy forever. Like, we went to school together, and he has one of my dogs. Like, I don't know if they're brothers or they're just very close relatives. I always thought they were brothers, but I don't think they're actually brothers. But anyway, he had a dog just like my dog Diesel, that his name was Brewski, because, you know, he liked to drink beer. And they were very similar, you know, they were almost brothers. But anyway, his dog passed away last Tuesday, so this got me upset, because I know my little buddy's getting old and he seems healthy, but you never know. All right, so got Miss Barbara her groceries, and she said she ordered one other time and it didn't let her pick me as her favorite shopper. Don't know why, because I'm available all day, every day. But then she said the person was at like a different food line, like super far away. And then I started telling her about how it stacks the orders and all that good stuff. All right, so I'm looking at my total here as I'm adding it up, editing this video, and I'm realizing that my total is off by $5. And on the first order I did, the second customer added $5. All right, $260.04 in 11 Instacarts. And it's funny, let me put my seatbelt on so this car will shut up. Yeah, it's funny because this morning I was thinking, like, if I make it to dinner time and I get $200, like, I'm not even gonna turn on those other apps. We're not even gonna talk about those other apps. I didn't have to decline any freaking trash. I mean, I looked at plenty of trash on Instacart, but that's good. I had a great day. All right, so now my sober skate-tober clips for the day. All right, so now I'm gonna share this comment. I've been talking about all the negative comments and I haven't shared any good ones. This one's funny. It says, I do what you do all day, then come home and watch you do what I do all day. What is happening? And that one made me laugh because I know that feeling. The reason I'm making these videos is because I've watched other gig tubers do it, you know? So that's why we're here. And now I don't even have time to watch other gig tubers. So I'm a full-time editor, and like, I don't know, this channel has consumed my life. But yeah, let me add the totals up and then we'll do the little outro thingy. All right, so that is gonna do it for this one. I really think this might be the best day I have ever had doing gig work. The best day I've ever had working. I can't think of a time where I made $260 in 6 hours and I only drove my car 68 miles. Like, I don't know what was going on. I guess like the other people who are usually working around here just took the day off, and I was just able to get all the good orders that were there this day. I really don't understand, but I will take it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a great time shopping for these orders and editing this video. I wish every day could go like this, because I would be even more of a workaholic. But anyway, if you have made it this far in the video and you have not clicked on that shoe, what are you doing? Like, come on, help me out. Click on the shoe, subscribe to the channel, watch the suggested video, leave me a comment down there, give me the thumbs up. And if you don't feel like doing any of that crap, just like I don't feel like saying that crap, tune in tomorrow or any day at 9 p.m. I got a bunch of comments telling me that my videos are good, even if they're short, and to keep doing daily. So we're going to keep doing daily. I'm committed till the end of the year. At the end of the year, I'm changing things up. Next year, I got bigger goals, right? Bigger goals than just gig work. We're going to evolve next year. We're going to the next level. So anyway, take it easy. Peace.